Good morning, Kennedy Dragons. We are glad that you are here today joining us digitally or online. I'm Mr. Butcher. Today is Thursday, January 21st. It's the 91st day of school. I'm a little, still got my Andre Agassi outfit on from the 90th day. So I'm excited to be doing the announcements for you guys today. Whether you're joining us digitally or face-to-face, we're glad you're here. It is Thursday, so it's the weird fact of the day. So here's our weird fact of the day. Now I'm going to give you I'm going to put it in the form of a riddle, and at the end I'm going to tell you what the answer is. So there is only one letter in the alphabet that's not contained in one of our 50 states when you spell it out. So if you're going to spell out Georgia, it has a G, an E, an O, an R, another G, an I, and an A. So there's only one letter out of the 26 letters in the alphabet that's not contained in any of our 50 states. So that is our fact of the day, but I turned it into a riddle. I'll tell you what that letter is at the end of the announcements. You can be thinking about it as we do it. All right, it's now time for us to do our pledges and our moment of silence. So here we go with Mr. Trout and Miss Lee.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I met throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. All right, we've done our pledges and we've done our moment of silence. Let's make sure we're modeling washing our hands. Remember, when we do this, I want you guys to do it too. Yesterday when I was walking around the classes seeing a lot of people aren't washing their hands, you got to be washing your hands. Remember, there's 4 things that we can do that can help us keep you safe from germs and help slow down the spread of germs. 1, wear a mask. That way you're protecting others from the germs getting on you, but also 2, you're protecting yourself from the germs getting on you as well. 2, keep your distance. Keep your social distance. That's 6 feet. I saw some kids the other day that were walking like this. Okay, that might be 6 feet from there to there if you're doing it, but really, if your body's in the middle, you're only 3 feet from this way and this way. So make sure that you're 6 feet away. Also, 2, the third thing, if you're sick, stay home. Stay home. Don't come to school. But the 4th thing, the most important, is wash those hands. So make sure that you're washing your hands. We want to make sure that we're washing all parts of our hands. We want to make sure we're washing them before we eat, after we go to the bathroom, after we've touched things, frequently throughout the day. If you can use soap and water, that's better. If not, you can always use hand sanitizer. So let's show you what that looks like now. All right, here we go. Get yourself some hand sanitizer if you can get it. You get the front of those hands. Get in between your fingers. Get those fingertips. The other fingertip. Back of those hands. And get those wrists. And that should be nice and clean. All right, so we've washed our hands, we've done our pledges, and we've done our moment of silence. Let's go ahead and start with our announcements. We do. All right, for lunch today, chicken fajita nachos, lettuce and tomatoes. Hopefully they'll have the guacamole, and if they have the guacamole, try it. Their guacamole is really, really good. I wouldn't say it's Chipotle good, but it's good. Black beans, Tex-Mex black beans, and fresh fruit. So that will be it. If you don't want the chicken fajita nachos, you can always get PB&J yogurt or muffin, and they'll probably stick the lettuce and tomato, black beans, and fruit in your lunch for you too, so you have a bunch of stuff to open like you did yesterday. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed 90s Day. Guess what? In 8 days from now, 8 school days from now, it's going to be the 100th day. So if you want to dress up as a 100-year-old person, that's what you can do. So we're going to be doing that because there's never been a hundreds decade. So we'll be dressing up as 100-year-old people, or maybe you could even dress up what you want to be from 100 years from now. So there you go. We'll be doing that on the 100th day. All right, our morning message today, another one on respect. This is a perfect one for what we need to be working on each and every day. Most of you have probably heard of the word fellowship. Basically, a fellowship is a group of people that meets and is respectful and friendly with each other. Now let's look at the opposite. That word, the opposite of that word is apartheid. Apartheid has the exact opposite meaning of the word fellowship. It means apartness, while fellowship means coming together. Apartheid means staying apart. Desmond Tutu was a leader in the country of South Africa, where people with different colored skins had lived apart for a long, long time. Listen to what he had to say. People are created for togetherness, not apartness. Today, take a look at the world around you. Notice the results of apartness. Then look again and notice what happens when people come together with respect and fairness. With something to think about on Mr. Butcher Make Today your masterpiece or not. Remember, choice is yours. And I told you guys that yesterday as the inauguration came on, and we inaugurated a new president and a new vice president. There's lots of people that voted for them, and there's lots of people that didn't vote for them, and there's lots of people that think they're going to be the best president and the best vice president ever, and there's some people who think they're not going to be the best president or the best vice president or not, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. And when we your opinions, it's good to have an opinion, and you have the right to your opinion. You can think that they're going to be the best, or you can think they're going to be the worst. You could be happy that they got nominated, or you could be frustrated that they got nominated. But the thing about it is that bitterness, that fighting and arguing with each other, that doesn't help any. We got to be kind. We can't be apart. We need to come together. Whether and you can be together. You can respect each other when you have differences. It's okay, and you don't have to yell at them, and you don't have to hate them. You can still have differences and still get along and be kind and respectful of one another. And then we got to do that as Kennedy Elementary School, and then in Winder, and in the state of Georgia, and in this country, and over this world. So the answer to our riddle and our weird fact of the day is the only letter that is not, you can't find, the only letter in our alphabet that you can't find in one of our 50 states is the letter Q. And that's your weird fact. That's all the analysis I have for today. Please help me, Mr. Newport, and your teachers keep you safe. And you guys can help you keep us safe. You can help us keep you safe by being being a respectful, and being a responsible leader who's focused on graduating in the year. Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible leader focused on graduation, you are wholly committed to student success. If you are in the building, it's now time for a mask check. Remember, we want to make sure we put these masks on the right way, because that's how they work. They don't work if you don't use them the right way. So make sure you're putting it on over your nose. Make sure you're putting it on over your mouth. Make sure it's tight around your ears so it doesn't dangle down. You guys have a thrilling Thursday. I love you very much.